So this is a 10-foot putt, or roughly 3 meters in metric. Now this may look like a fairly innocuous little putt, nothing to get too worried about, and one that you might be thinking, I could get this in. Now there is the problem with the 10-foot putt. That if you look at the statistics on this, on average, the pros on the tour hold 40% of these 10-foot putts. Now that's not that much. And if you're not a professional golfer, then you probably shouldn't be trying to hold this. And I'll tell you why. You shouldn't be trying to hold this putt, because when you get too focused on holding the putt, you can end up running it past very, very easily. And it doesn't take much for you to run it past sort of this far, and next thing you are in 3-putt territory. You don't want to be 3-putting from this distance. So what you want to do is forget the line, forget holding the putt altogether, and just focus purely on the speed of this putt. Now, I know that sounds a little bit simplified, but if you go out next time you play golf and try that, where all you're focusing on is the speed of this length putt, in fact, pretty much any length putt, I bet you putt better. And even on a putt, say this long, if you focus on the speed and if it goes in great, then you're never going to find yourself with another long one coming back. If you're 3-putting from close, it's because you're trying too hard to get it in, hitting it too far past, and finding yourself with a kind of a scary one coming back. And there is a saying in golf, don't fall in love with the line. And that just means don't focus too much on the line, focus a lot more on the pace. So on your 10-foot putts, work out a rough idea of the line, but then focus much more on your length. What length stroke am I using to take me that distance? Run it up nice and close. That's your goal. And look, it wasn't the best putt, but it's an easy second one. It's low stress, it's low pressure, and I can move on to the next hole, and I haven't 3-putted from 10 foot.